Let's sit and have us a good conversation. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Emer Gregory on Let's Sit and Have Us a Good Conversation. Okay, so y'all, today the topic is what is a high value man to me? Okay, so the reason why I bring up this topic is because, ladies, in 2025, if you are on the internet, a high valued man, according to them, is a man that have money, a man that can provide the superficial things that a woman wants, which is hair, nails, clothes, Gucci bags, and all of the big name brand things. That's a high value man. What can you provide for me? And I'm telling y'all, every time I see stuff like this on the internet, it just irritates my soul because all I can think of is woman or sister. Do you not understand that with that high value man in your mind of saying that he has all this money, you're gonna get all these superficial things. But what about how that man treat you? What about his background? Was he raised by two parents in a loving home? Was he raised by a single mother in a loving home? Or a single father in a loving home? What was his background? Do he have a good relationship with his mother? Do he have a good relationship with his father? Does he have a good relationship with his siblings? I mean, just about some money, what he can provide for you. So you are okay with giving up all of the attributes of life, what God put in a person, just for money. So you're trying to tell me that if this man is treating you like crap, cheating on you, and make you feel like you are the literal, okay, uh, dirt, you know, or just the what they call it, somebody that can just be stepped on and treated like nothing, but you okay because he have some money and he can send you on trips and y'all can go and buy and do all these different things because of some money. I personally feel like women and sisters, we have to be, or we have to do better. We have to think better. Okay? It's so much that goes into a man, especially if it's the man for you. If you're going to give him some attention, first of all, have some type of self love for yourself. Because if you accept a man that have some money but he ain't doing you right and he's cheating on you and he's telling you, well, I'm a high value man. I make this amount of money and I can do whatever I want. I told you from the beginning this is what it is. And you accepting it? Listen, you are literally, what is the word I'm looking for? Sister, you are literally just giving in or settling because of some money. I have found a high valued man. And it doesn't have to be concerned about money, okay? I don't need money to literally be part of my man. Like, it can be, of course, money comes with life and you need money to get through life. But is that my main focus? No, it is not, okay? I can make my own money. He can make his own money. That's not a big deal. At the end of the day, it's crazy how in this lifetime, everybody is about getting a bag and trying to be with a man or a woman that's getting a bag. That's a mess, okay? Now, let me break it down to y'all what I feel is a high value man, which is my husband, okay? Now, I am not saying that only my husband is this high value man. I think it's so many other men out there for y'all women that These are the attributes that you should look in a man when you choose to date and marry. So I had to write it out, y'all, because I want to make sure y'all get it all to the end. Okay. So a high value man, according to Imra Gregory. We're gonna sip on that right quick. A high value man, according to me, is first of all led by Yah, loving, caring, intuitive, wants to be his greatest self, open to growth, open to teaching as well, helping me be a better person, helping himself be a better person. Giving what he can and what he has to give because of the fact that he has grown into that amazing man that he is. I feel like a high value man also should be thoughtful, thoughtful of himself, thoughtful of his wife, thoughtful of others. Because of course we need all of that. We need you to be considerate. We need you to be thoughtful. We need you to pay attention to the small things, the big things, the everything. Oh, this one right here, your best friend. Yes, okay. My husband is my best friend. Okay. Of course, I have my girls. That's my girl. Those my besties. Like, okay, but when you marry, you want your husband to be the guy that you think about the second anything is happening. That's the guy you run to. That's the one you confide in. Okay, when your husband is your best friend, oh, I'm telling y'all, that's just everything. Because at this point, not only that you get to have a best friend and speak on everything you feel, he only helps you see things that you probably would never have seen too. Next, knows how to lead and when to lead. Okay, like that right there, that's one of them. Like I need you to lead and I need you to know when to lead. A protector loves a clean environment, knows how to express himself because a lot of men was raised that holding their feelings in and never really knowing how to express themselves. Emotional when needed. Cry when it's needed. In other words, be emotional. Feel. It's nothing wrong with feeling. It's okay to feel. Okay? And then you swoop that back up and you be the man you have to be. Disciplined. All right, this one right here is a nice one too. Disciplined and knows how to fight his urges that don't serve him. Now that one is a must, especially on in my list of a high value man. Doesn't let his past define his identity. Just because you've been through a lot of crap don't mean that you have to let that control you. Appreciates what he has. Yes, appreciate what you have, because not everybody has what you have. A man that isn't led by his ego. Yes, because ego is one thing that men always go back. It's don't let your ego control you. Let y'all lead you and you do the right thing. A man that cares about his looks, very self aware. Yes, because I am like that too. So I need a man that's like that as well, which I have. So, yeah, that part. Family oriented. Yes, okay. Great relationship with his mom and father and siblings. When he has a great relationship with his mom and his father and his siblings, that only shows that he's a great man. And my last, but not least, is hardworking. Now, notice that hardworking was my last thing that I feel that a man should be. Of course, that's one of them that we need, but why in 2025 they make it feel like hardworking and making money should be the first thing on the list? No, it should be part of the list. Of course, I love a hardworking man. I love a man that works and makes the money that he needs for his family to provide. You know, but at the end of the day, y'all, in 2025, if you ain't looking for this kind of man, you ain't gonna find no happiness, no love, and nothing to only help you grow and to continue being the greatest person that you can be. If you looking for money and superficial things, then I suggest you just stop looking because anybody can give you that, you know? So I only wanted to just express this so bad because I have seen too much on this internet. I have seen women literally say, I don't even want the good man. They will have two choices: choose a guy with the money but treat you like crap, or choose a guy that don't have money but treat you amazing. They will choose the guy that treats them like crap with money. So I just had to make sure that y'all knew my list of a high value man. And I'm telling y'all, these attributes of a man will only bring amazing things to your life. Amazing things. I am thankful for my man. I am thankful for my husband. I'm thankful for my life. And I just wanted to make sure that we spoke on it. So, women, choose your high value man, okay? And make sure that he checks off all of your boxes as long as it's great things like that inside. Because you want a man that is full of purpose, full of being laid back, yeah, and doing everything that it can only serve you and your family. And I'm going to end that off on that note. Cheers to my type of a high value man.